What's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Headshot and thank you guys for joining us for our top 5 guns, concealed carry guns under $400. If you have money to spend $400, $500, $600 and you want to buy a carry gun, you have a ton of options. But when you get up under $400, they become pretty limited at that point. So me and Mrs. Headshot, we're going to share the top 5 guns that we feel are the best bang for your buck in this category. If you're looking into concealed carry, these are guns we definitely recommend that you look at. If you disagree with our list or you think there's some guns that should be added, make sure you leave those down below after the video. Of likeliness to carry, shootability, all that kind of stuff. You're going to see a little bit of shooting in the video just to kind of, just so you can get a feel for how these guns look whenever they're being fired and all that kind of stuff. We're not really going to talk about recoil. We're not going to talk about a lot of specs, but we will talk about some of the things that they come with and some of their main features. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 5 is the Glock 42. This is Mrs. Headshot's daily carry. This is a gun she actually feels comfortable carrying every single day, and with the kind of clothes she wears and all that, it doesn't really print. So it's a gun no matter what season and no matter what you wear, you can pretty much carry this gun all the time. This is actually her gun right here in the Tiffany blue. So, it's kind of girly in the way she, likes it, but it still does serve a very important purpose. She carries it in the Tulster holster. This is a company we've been working with for a long time. If you want to check their products out, they're discounted through our channel. Which is an awesome thing, but she carries it inside the waistband. This gun is so light. You get 2 6-round magazines, so you have 6 + 1, so 7 rounds of .380. Not the hardest hitting caliber, but it is something that can definitely protect you in your time of need. And that's one of the greatest things about it. It's a single stack, it's small, it's on the bigger side of the .380s though. And what that gives you is a more shootable gun, a more controllable gun. And I think in the micro, subcompact type of micro guns, this is probably the best .380 on the market. The Glock 42, a lot of great things going on with this gun. Even if you're a guy, it doesn't have to be just a girl's type of gun. You can get them in all different types of colors and all that. If you want a pocket carry, you absolutely cannot be seen with a firearm. This is going to be a great choice for pretty much everyone. Number 4 is a gun that I no longer have. I've bought and sold it twice, but it definitely deserves a place on this list. Definitely right under $400. It is the M&P 9 Compact, and this is a good mix of firepower and carryability. And this thing, if you don't have a good setup as far as everyday carry, like your holster and a gun belt, if you're carrying inside the waistband, you're not going to think this gun is comfortable at all. But once you get those things locked down, this gun is a dream to carry. Right over 23 ounces. It comes with 2 12-round magazines, one that has a flat base plate, so that way you can carry it and hide it easier, and then also an extended pinky base plate. The rounds don't go up with that extended base plate, but you do get something more to hold on to. So this is a great mixture. It has all the features of the full-size M&P while still being lighter and easier to carry on an everyday basis. And I'm telling you, the Smith & Wesson M&P, as far as bang for your buck, you cannot beat them. Even the full-size guns, they're just awesome. So I've bought and sold it just because at that point in time we needed to sell a gun to do another gun for a review. That is the only reason it is not in my collection. And whenever they come out with the new M2.0 compact versions, I will definitely be picking one of those up, and it will not leave my collection, I can promise you that. So if you want something a little bit bigger and definitely under 400 bucks, that is a great option. Number 3 is just an all-around goodie, and one that still impresses me to this day, the LC9S Pro. The LC9S, the striker fired version of the LC9, it had the safety magazine disconnect. I'm not a fan of that. If you are, you do have that option though. But the LC9S Pro, hands down, the best trigger on any of these guns on our list for sure. It's light. You get 1 7-round magazine. That's kind of a con with it, but you can pick the magazines up relatively cheap. You can get the 9-round extended magazines for it, and just overall under 400 bucks. And sometimes I've seen these things right around $300. This is an absolute must look at in the world of concealed carry. I've never seen anything bad with these guns, and Ruger's customer service is just fantastic. So this is a gun that's a little bit lighter than a lot of the single stack 9s. I think it's around 17, 18 ounces. If you really need a gun around 300 bucks, this is going to be a definite gun that you want to look at, because that thing is a heck of a shooter. Number 2 on our list is the Shield 9, 40, or 45. There is a Shield out there for you, and this thing is shielding a lot of people every single day because of how versatile these guns are. They're known for being reliable and just an overall great shooter. And really in the world of single stack 9s, it doesn't get much better than this. Smith & Wesson, lifetime warranty. You're going to get 2 magazines. You're going to get the extended 8-round magazine if you go with the 9mm, and then you're going to get a standard base plate flat magazine, so that way you can conceal these guns. You basically get all of the features of a full-size M&P except on a really small and thin package. Slide serrations, steel sights, and really the Shield started the M&P upgraded triggers, if that makes any sense. These things have the best triggers in the old or first generation M&Ps. These really kind of brought hope that Smith & Wesson would improve their triggers, and they most definitely did. But more important than that, these things have been in so many people's hands. So many people have reviewed these guns and shot them and trust them because of how reliable and how easy they are to carry. We actually carry ours again in a holster. This is the 45, and this one actually you get 6+1 in the magazine. The 40 is a 6+1 as well. So you have a lot of different variations on this firearm. You can get the ported shields, you can get the performance center, which is ported with fiber optic sights or night sights or whatever you want. But overall, the Shield, there's just not enough good things I can say about this gun. It's light, it's easy to carry, and these things are amazing shooters. So if you're looking at one, these guns right now, they have rebates on the Shields that are just fantastic. So if you're looking at getting a Shield, now is definitely the time to do that. Now, as much as I love the other guns on this list, number 1 for me is the Walther PPS M2. This gun from day one has just impressed me so much. And the sad part about this, I didn't get to carry this gun for a whole year while I had it in the safe. And now that Holster has a holster available for this thing, this is the best carry gun, in my opinion, under $400. You just get so much out of this gun. You get a standard 6-round flat base plate, and then you get a 7-round extended base plate. Front and rear slide serrations, you get the standard Walther sights, and a trigger on this gun that is just fantastic. And that's one thing about this gun in the PPS M2 version anyways. This thing just shoots like a bigger gun, a much bigger gun. Not as good as the PPQ, not that kind of trigger, and not that light. That's not something you would even want on a carry gun like this. But man, is it close. I mean, the magazine release is awesome. Everything about this gun is just fantastic. And in the world of single stack 9s, it's like carrying nothing. When you get this thing inside your waistband with the right setup, once again, this thing is just great. And if you're looking at a single stack 9, if you don't like the Shield for whatever reason or any of these other guns, I would definitely look at the Walther PPS M2. It just gives you so much in a package that's under $400. Now, these are our picks. These are our favorite picks, of course, and there's going to be some that are left off the list, but a couple I wanted to mention. People think I hate the XDS. I don't hate the XDS. I've had one in the past. It's a little bit heavier for a single stack, a little bit too heavy in my opinion, for a gun, that small. But that's another great option. You can get those under $400 now. Also a gun I have no personal experience with, just going off some reputable people that I've seen online that have tested them. The Taurus Millennium G2, I think is the version. That gun for around $250. From what I've seen, not my personal experience, seems to be a pretty awesome gun. Now, I've heard things about Taurus's customer service that you know, they're trying to get parts from Brazil and they can't get the parts and all this kind of crazy stuff. I have no idea. But those are a couple of honorable mentions I just wanted to throw out there if you want to check those out as well.